Hey guys, I'm back with another astrology video. This time it's all about Pisces, and I swear to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth from my perspective. Pisces' statement is, I believe. These people are the spiritual people of the zodiac. I notice with Pisces people, they're fully in a religion or they go back and forth of fully being committed to their religion. When I think of Pisces people, what I see is specifically a female with hoop earrings, with a wrap on her head. They're naturally healers. They're naturally psychic. Pisces people. Pisces people are dreamers. They are constantly imagining, fantasizing, and they're in another world. Pisces people, when they're speaking sometimes, you don't even know what they're talking about because they're going off topic of what everybody else was talking about. It's kind of like, huh? Something similar to Aquarius, but in a different way. Pisces people are ruled by Neptune. Neptune is all of the things that I just mentioned. Illusion. Pisces people are can definitely see things differently from what they really are, or they can give off an illusion where you think of something differently. They're not completely honest with everything. They may want to know all these things about you, but they're not going to give off everything about themselves because that's personal, that's private. The body part for the Pisces is their feet. So Pisces, be careful with those pretty little feet of yours. They may get corns, they may get tired, they may get rough. But I think Pisces tend to have pretty feet though. Pisces are a mutable sign. So as a mutable sign, they're definitely good at finishing off things. They're very deep. They're very in tune with the souls of others, energies, vibes, and they're very sensitive to it. So if they come in and you're in a bad mood, they may want to run because they know that it's going to soak all over them, and then they're just going to be in that mood. And then they also feel the pain of others. And they're very kind-hearted in that sense where they want to help people, especially when they know and they feel that you're in pain. They like to do their own thing, locked up in their room or cruising in their car, taking it easy and being by themselves. They're very good at being by themselves and being lonesome. They smell good. They dress nicely. They care about their appearance most of the time. Also, Pisces people, they're very prone to gaining weight, especially under stress. Overeating, lack of exercise. I don't know many Pisces people that exercise that often, or if they do, they get into it to get out of it. They're not really determined in that physical way. As mutable signs, they have a dual personality where one side of them can be the most kind, giving, understanding person, and on the other side they're very cruel, negative, and unnecessarily rude. Pisces people have a lot of bark and no bite in a sense, because I see the people like, for example, Rihanna or K. Michelle, and I know a lot of personal Pisces, where they are there to defend themselves. If you say anything about them, they don't care to snap back with that mouth. Pisces have a loud mouth, and they observe you, and they're quick to say all the little bad things about yourself to your face. But I never really seen them get into that many fights. People probably want to fight them because so they're not afraid of confrontation in that way, verbally especially. I'm not going to say that they're going to run from fights, but people would want to fight them because of their mouth. But people may be scared of them because of their mouth. They're very funny, especially at making fun of people. And they take in people. So they probably will know more about you than you know about yourself. Very easily and very quickly. Pisces are water signs, so they are very emotional, they're very sensitive, and as I said, they can go at you, but if you say something to them, it will hurt them deep, and they will, when they're alone, lock up, think about it, be hurt about it, maybe even cry about it. But they're also very good at listening and understanding people and helping them feel better. I find that Pisces people can be very motivating to others, and they can teach you some things. They're very artistic, writing songs, poetry, in terms of interior design. Their homes are always nicely set up, and you know, like a home, similar with Cancer. And the way they dress, their fashion sense, like Rihanna, she just booms with it. That's Pisces for you. They're very natural at that. So when it comes to like beauty within the home and the physical, and tuning in with emotions and just seeing the real in people, I can say Pisces are really good at that. On the negative, they just like to stick to themselves. Like, I mean, there's a positive to sticking to yourself, but if they don't know you, they're not necessarily gonna want to know you. They're not really friendly people. If they don't like you, it's not hidden that they don't like you. Pisces people of all signs, like Scorpio, they definitely look at you like this. And it just can be too much pressure at times. Pisces people too, I noticed, they always think there's a problem with everybody else, but they never mention their problem. Look at yourself too. You're not perfect at all. Not that they act like they're perfect at all, they don't, but it's just they fail to say anything about them that's bad. I never hear Pisces really saying things about themselves that's bad, but they're quick to say bad things about other people. Pisces people can be prone to doing any sort of drugs to just take their mind off the regular world. Pisces people aren't realistic. They're going to get money, spend on whatever, and I don't find them to be very good with money unless there's like other placements in their charts. But as a Pisces sun, as parents, I think they're very warm and nurturing. They can also be a friend, and they're very lenient. I don't find them to be too strict, and I don't find them to be too easygoing. So I like their parenting style that's very neutral. They can be a little bit of both. As parents, I think they're very they're emotionally for their kids, and they're very caring, and they will do what they need to do, whether it means that they have to sacrifice for themselves. As a career for Pisces, I see something in fashion, in art, in music. Of course, they can do like anything with their personalities. They're like chameleons. They can fit into anything. Pisces people, they're more behind the scenes. They're not so much like Aries and Leo where they want to be center of the stage, but they don't mind being in the background, doing like the background work, and you know, being maybe like an executive producer or whatever it is behind the scenes. They don't need all that attention. Because they are a water sign, when they are around water, they find just watching water to be very peaceful and very soothing. Pisces people are often most comfortable in cooler settings. They tend to leave the windows open, or when they're in a place, they're always saying, "It's so hot in here." Pisces people are extremely moody. You don't know what side you're gonna get. They're universal lovers, so they find love in all things, whether it be pets, whether it be natures, whether it be in art. They're always just finding some sort of love, some type of like soul connection and things like that. So like in that sense, they have that little hippiness in them. Also, what I noticed with Pisces people, especially Pisces females, they always tend to stay young. Whether it's in their physical or the way that they dress, or even the tone of their voice. Pisces people, although they can be very quiet into themselves, if you let them, they will talk a lot and about really nothing. Pisces also can be very crazy. They're kind of like psychopath. I'm not going to put them on serial killers, but they're also some type of like psycho killer type of thing. Pisces, the cruelness about them, or the devilness, like I remember one time a Pisces said to me, "Oh, I hate her. When she dies, I want to go to the funeral just to make sure she's dead." They can be very cruel and evil when they're on the other side and see you as the enemy. Famous people that are Pisces that come to mind, Latoya Luckett, Rihanna, K. Michelle. That's it. That's a bit about Pisces people. If you have any questions, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, comment below. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll be back. Peace.